Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. I hope you're well. As the world is rocked to the core by what is happening in Gaza, there is something really terrifying that the Saudi Arabian government is planning to do. The news that has just emerged from the Holy Land of Arabia will send shivers down the spines of all those who come to know about it. The current ruling class of Saudi Arabia, the land of the revival of Islam, the land blessed with the holy cities of Mecca and Medina, is planning to execute all those who will act as a hindrance to their Vision 2030 project. Yes, you heard it right. Saudi authorities have been ordered to use lethal measures to expedite the development of Neom, a new avant-garde city. Colonel Rabih Al-Nezi, a former intelligence officer who has now sought asylum in the UK, revealed to the media that he was instructed to forcibly remove villagers from a tribe in the Gulf state to clear the path for the line, a component of the Neom Eco project. Tragically, one of them was fatally shot while protesting the eviction. Beforehand, the executed individual had shared numerous videos on social media expressing his objections to the forced relocations. The Saudi government and Neom management declined to provide any comments regarding the disclosure made by Colonel Rabih. For those unaware, Neom, a $500 billion, that is 399 billion pounds, eco-region in Saudi Arabia, is integral to the Saudi Vision 2030 strategy, designed to steer the kingdom's economy away from its reliance on oil by promoting diversification. The line, its primary venture, is envisioned as a car-free urban center spanning a mere 200 meters, 656 feet in width, and stretching 170 kilometers, 106 miles in length. However, it's anticipated that only 2.4 kilometers of the project will be completed by 2030. Numerous multinational corporations, including several British firms, participate in the construction of Neom. Saudi leader Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has depicted the area where Neom is taking shape as an ideal blank canvas. However, while the government claims that over 6,000 individuals have been relocated for the project, a UK-based human rights organization suggests the actual number is greater. Displaced individuals from the villages were hesitant to comment on this issue or even share what actually had happened, fearing that engaging with foreign media might add to the plight of their detained family members. If these details provided by the colonel are found to be true, then it's time we added those people native to the villages to our prayers. It's so disheartening that the Saudi Arabian government actually prefers its Project Neom and its Vision 2030 over the lives of these native villagers. When and how did worldly pleasures become much more important than the life of a believer? Even if millions and billions of dollars are invested in this project, does that mean it'll be more valuable than the life of a single human being? Unfortunately, the leaders of today think that the lives of human beings now come with prices. If the person belongs to a particular race or caste or has millions of dollars in their bank account, then that person's worth is enormous. While if the individual belongs to a poor family, is black, or belongs to a persecuted tribe, his worth is as unworthy as dust. But this is not what was taught in Islam. In Islam, even the holy Kaaba is not more worthy than the life of a believer whose heart is attached to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abdullah bin Umar reported, "I saw the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings be upon him, circling around the Kaaba and saying, 'How pure you are, and how pure is your fragrance. How great you are, and how great is your sanctity. By the one in whose hand is the soul of Muhammad, the sanctity of the believer is greater to Allah than your sanctity, and his wealth, his life, and to assume nothing of him but good.'" The Neom project, or the line, is undoubtedly only meant for those who are already extremely rich, and therefore, it is built to generate more and more income from their investments and to boost the economy of the country. This billion-dollar project is not for those believers whose hearts do not crave these temporary delusions. A believer's attitude should be such that they should never even think to harm another believer because of their worldly treasures. Because a day will come when these worldly treasures, these skyscrapers or multi-billion-dollar projects will all turn to dust, while the tear that was shed because of someone's injustice would have been written down in the book of deeds only to be presented before the highest judge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah save us from attaching our hearts to worldly pleasures. May Allah help the ones facing injustice and oppression. Ameen.